Alright, so this is a dating with boobie, right? When I did Simps be simping, I've noticed something about the quality of men that be simping over these women, right? And I've noticed that a lot of the men, all of the men who are, you're so beautiful, I just want to taste you. Answer me back, please, you're gorgeous, queen. These are low vibration men. These are men who are old. These are men who are married. These are men who have low self-esteem, who don't get women, and who are not confident within themselves. These are low vibration men. And the crazy part is a lot of women would like to say, I got all these men in my inbox, right? And that gives them a sense of ego, because you have a whole bunch of simps and low vibration men who only want to have sex with you. None of these men have anything going on with themselves in their lives. They're weak, pathetic, thirsty, lonely, unconfident. But these are the men that you take pride in, that boost your ego. I don't understand that. Now, I can understand if you had high quality men trying to pursue you, but a lot of women get confused with quantity means quality. Quantity means quality. It doesn't mean quality. What you have is a whole bunch of man boys that's trying to pursue you only to sleep with you, who have no interest in anything of value, who can bring no value to you. And the men who are sending you money and you feel like that is supposed to boost your ego, I think the woman has self-esteem issues if that's what she considers value. I would think that the woman who shows her ass, shakes her ass for validation and attention from weak men is the one with the self-esteem issue, because you are not confident in yourself just to be yourself without sexualizing yourself for attention. You can't go 1 second without attention. I find this stupid when I'm on Facebook and all I see is girls shaking their ass. Yes, that look dumb. That look dumb as shit. Low vibration, right? All the weak men would be like, yeah. But a man who has value, he's gonna be like, I can't make that a wife. Ew. I'm not gonna bring that home to grandma. Ew. That's not, her mind ain't right. Ew. But all the weak men, those are the men that you get with, because you already eliminated the higher quality men by your behavior, and you disqualified yourself from the potential of marrying somebody that you actually respect. Think about it, right? Think about it. Why don't you hear the porn stars ever getting married? And if they get married to a low vibration man that's gonna tolerate everything. They end up getting a divorce because that was the only type of man that would say I do. A man with no boundaries or self-respect or dignity. And then you don't have no interest, you just married him because, hey, he was there and he offered the most. If you don't respect yourself, how can you hope to obtain a man that you respect? How? I tell you a story, right? I tell you a story. Shit. And I think I told it before, I was dating a girl. I thought she was cool. This is, I was living in New York. She was probably like 4 blocks away from me, right? And one day I brought a friend over. He's like, yo, I slept with your girl. I'm like, ew. And then he's like, the whole neighborhood slept with your girl. Ew. And then she has a video on XNXX, a porn site. Ew. Destroyed. Reputation done. I felt disgusted about myself. Disgusted about myself for not doing the investigation. And this is why body count matters. Because niggas run into these type of things all the time. I think a lot of women disqualify themselves from high quality men and then complain about their decisions of why they were disqualified. I want a man who makes this much, but I'm not going to be the woman who deserves this much, but I'm entitled and I expect it. And if people don't give me what I want, or if I don't have this type of man, everybody gay. Everybody gay. Or he's a bum, he don't got no money, or all of the extra shit. Because you're trying to elude the fact that you no longer qualify for a top tier man. Dating a boobie. What you do in the past matters. A lot of women don't want to accept that because it comes with consequences for the decisions that they make. Everything is fun and games until you hit a certain age and you want to settle down. That's when your biological clock kicks in and you're like, oh shit, life is getting serious. I don't want fun anymore. I want stability. I want security. But then you had so much fun that stability and security is no longer there. Number one, you old. Nobody wanted 30, 40, 30 something, 40, 50-year-old woman. You're done. Right? You already ran through by the whole community. You come with trauma. You come with extra baggage. And then you still want the top tier man. And you didn't want that top tier man before he became a top tier man. You want him at the finish line. And now when he's at the finish line, he has a choice. Well, I make the 6 figures now. I got to have my whole life together. This girl didn't want me when I had glasses and I was Steve Urkel. But now I got my shit together and I own businesses. I own my shit. I don't want you no more. Now you're coming to me 400 pounds heavier, more kids, more problems, more bodies. But I could just go for the younger woman. Men choose younger women because they're easier to deal with. The older women come with too much problems. But then women see that and they demonize men. Oh, he's a pedophile for going for someone who's 21. He needs somebody who can handle him. No, your time has already expired. You made all the bad choices. The expiration date has already hit that mark. And you might as well put yourself in the grave. Or learn to love yourself to the point where you don't even think about a man, because that's where it's going to get to. That's where it's going to get to. But it's crazy because when I mention these things, I'm the asshole. When other men mention these things, they're the asshole. But we're all saying the same thing. But a lot of women don't want to hear it because it hurts their feelings, because it's a consequence to behavior. That's like saying me, all right? I'm dating a woman, and let's say I molested a child or some shit, right? That image is damaging. I would never be looked at the same way. Never be looked at the same way. I don't qualify for anything with that, because the past matters. That's the same thing that's equivalent to a woman, right? You get with a woman, she has 400 or 500 bodies, 5, 6 kids, 3, 4 baby daddies, 200 pounds, and never be looked at the same way. 35, 38, you're done. Stick a fork in it. But the truth hurts. I think that's why I'm on the T app. I'm on Fit Fam. Shit. Well, you can hate me all you want, but the truth is still gonna be the truth. Somebody gonna have to tell you. But simps, I think we're going back to that, right? Just because you have a whole bunch of simps in your inbox does not mean that you're a high value woman and these are high value men. You're a low vibration woman. And if you have this many simps in your goddamn inbox for attention, maybe you should self-evaluate. Dating a boobie.